Okay, viewers, so the problem we're seeing is that this is a Harbor Freight Central Pneumatic die grinder. And this is the fancier one with the grips and the composite body, I think. And I have a cheap one that's just the bare metal, and it has the same problem as this one, where there's a lot of drag on the spindle, and it doesn't spin very fast because of it. Whereas with a more expensive die grinder, there's very little drag on the spindle, what you would expect. So we're going to take this thing apart and see if there's anything obvious wrong with it. And if not, we're just going to put it back together and accept it for what it is. What would you call those? Pin wrenches? Or
these are pins? Adjustable face spanner wrenches set.
Huh. Alright, that'll probably work.
These guys will work. Oh, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so we just gotta. Alright, throw it in the place.
Put it in place.
Fine, I'll put my die grinder.
I don't want to break your tools. Good Lord. Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Ooh.
Good. Nice. That is just a threaded piece, right?
Yeah. How could it still spin? Oh, hello.
Oh no! Shit. Well, we lost the pieces. Okay, we found the small piece of plastic, and this is it. No idea what that is or what it does.
Or where it goes.
So is that a pneumatic motor?
Yeah, this is the rotor. There should be some veins in here. Yeah, it looks like you can see where the veins sit if you... So,
I see a ball bearing on the end there.
well, that's annoying. It looks like there's a roll pin in there.
Yeah.
Might have to drill that roll pin out if we can't grab it with a pair of pliers. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna grind that flush, I'm just gonna drill it out.
Honestly, with what these things, or what everything from Harbor Freight is packed with, maybe just shooting those out with,
you know, cleaning them out
cleaner.
with putting an actual decent grease in them might help.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right on that. Never help hurts. A little bit off. There we go.
Wow.
That sounds terrible.
Oh
shit.
no!
Got a little notchy after that one. I'm kind of concerned about that feel now.
Yeah, let me feel.
It's very notchy.
Oh, yeah. That's not good. I feel like we've made it worse.
I should have done that though. Why don't we put a couple thousand out? I think we try to chip what we can out of the drill bit. We should be able to chip some of that out, and then we can might be able to press it off then.
There is the offending broken drill bit. That's quite the notch.
I totally just missed that.
What is that thing?
It's a center punch.
Oh.
It's a spring-loaded center punch. Well, like a,
Yeah.
not quite your normal.
That's a cool tool.
What do you mean?
Oh my. Okay. There we go. Oh. So those are the little veins. What is that? Plastic? Like a plastic material?
Yeah, it should be a like a fiber Delrin.
That's pretty cool. All right, feel that. Well, that's not notchy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not even the notchy one. That's the one we put all the pressure on.
Spinning.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. Oh, we lost a vein.
Oh.
Alright, so that's a vane motor, if anybody wants to know.
Fancy.
As it spins, they basically centrifugal force pushes them out, and then that's what creates your seal. And that, you know, then you've got basically an off-centered chamber that then it's like you got a compression chamber because the chamber's off-centered.
So that would be a pneumatic motor, almost like a, well, it is like a rotary vane pump.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just pretty much. You could probably actually stand it up and.
This one doesn't feel bad either.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's just not press fit together too tight.
Maybe. Right, because when you put more pressure on it, it definitely got worse. Alright, well we've been staring at this thing for a little while and we can't tell what was making it draggy. So now we're just deburring some stuff, making it look a little bit prettier. We've established that this bearing doesn't feel awful.
Yeah, that was sort of my fault.
Yeah. And that bearing also doesn't feel awful. And we also think that this might just be a standard skate bearing, like a 608ZZ or whatever the number is. I don't remember, but that's where we're at. So I think we're just gonna deburr some stuff and put it back together and see what happens. All right, Nathan, what do we do?
So we're going to put this guy back together. We've pretty much stoned all sharp edges, stoned and filed them. We've oiled everything up. We've got our 4 vanes, our sealing surface for the bottom of the valve, our rotor, our, I guess, cylinder, and top bearing. So first thing we're going to do here is we're going to pop these vanes in. Well, it helps if you put them in the right way too. There we go. Nick has so nicely oiled this up for me. And then I believe it goes like that. We got a little pin down here. We got to make sure we line up with the slot on this guy.
Are you sure that's the right way?
No, I'm not sure.
I think that might be backwards.
You think?
Yes.
Oh, okay, well, alright, we'll go the other way.
Beautiful.
We'll probably have to go over the press here and press fit this back on. I don't think we're going to be quite as lucky.
Oh, wow. Beautiful. Still spins? That doesn't sound good.
No, that sounds great. Oh, it's just the vein slopping and flopping.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, no, that feels good. It feels a lot better now. Oh, let me make sure it's all the way. Probably just seeded it too much. How much went it? No, it still feels good. It's a little flat spot to catch the bottom of this seal down here. It'd help if I had better lighting. There we go. Lighting in the shop. Oh, I think I just realized what that pin was for.
What pin?
The pin that we drilled out, the
Yeah.
way it was sticking out, it caught that key. Whoops.
Oh well.
That's
Does that prevent the motor itself from rotating?
Yeah, as long as we don't rotate it as we clamp it together, we should be good, which it probably will rotate.
How does it feel?
It doesn't move now.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh my
It doesn't
god.
move now.
There were many points in this endeavor that I thought we would make it worse, but I didn't think it was right now. I thought it was smooth sailing.
We're doing so well. Okay, so why are we dragging? Oh, here, let's fix this guy. Let's put a pin in there real quick.
Okay.
And then we'll come back and we'll put it back together.
All right, so we've made a new locating pin. And we're making it shorter.
Hey, all right.
Fits?
That fits. Nice.
Nice. So the next step is we're going to put the motor back in the housing.
So that pin wasn't to keep the two halves together, it was just to locate the...
To locate it within the housing.
Yeah.
Well, now we know. And now
We both look like idiots.
the people of YouTube know.
Apparently.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, it's just being stubborn.
does it still spin?
Not really.
Oh no.
So where's the problem?
Take that gasket out. What does it rub on?
Well, that's the thing though. It's recessed down in there, so you wouldn't think it would rub on the back bearing. Well, we're gonna take a gander. That the problem is this
The rotor?
Yeah, the rotor, thank you, is probably just a hair too long.
So when we tighten it all together, it rubs on the
Yeah, although
on
we're
the
not
front and back plate.
It's well, it must be on the back because we're not seeing it on the we're not seeing anywhere in there.
Right.
We can't see what's below there. There we go. Now we're getting movement.
So we shaved a little bit off on the lathe, pressed it back together again, put it back into the housing. It still appears to spin. How much do you want to tighten that?
Nope.
Oh boy. Not spinning at all?
Well, no, we're spinning, but it's like really draggy.
Does it feel the same as it did before? Oh, that's worse.
Yeah, that's worse.
That's way worse. Alright, we have a hunch that this front piece is threaded on. We think it's rubbing on this front, so we're going to take this off so we can try to press the bearing off.
Basically what we've got is we've got our end vise with aluminum jaws in there so we don't screw up the rotor. I think this is probably I guess it'd be a normal thread, wouldn't it?
Alright,
But it looks, I can see on the inside and you can see which direction the threads are going, so I think it's this way. Yep, there it goes. So.
There's that.
And then we should be able to... Oh, okay, so that's a slip fit.
Oh, wow.
Just like that.
So, should just be able to take... Oh, what's that bearing? Is that a bushing? A bronze bushing?
Yeah, but look, see, we've got a... Okay, so... Actually, it does look like you can just see it barely rubbing on there.
You probably just want to take a little bit of material off of that front face now.
Yeah, this thing may spin really nice and free, but it may not have much power when we're done.
Pressing it back together one more time after we've shaved the other end, and somehow I have a feeling this still isn't going to work. Still spins?
Still spins, good stuff. Actually, so far we're doing better. Still spins. Getting worse.
Worse?
Actually it's tight and it's not completely locked up. Well, it's not getting any worse. I'm snugging it up. Let's just see what it does.
Can I feel it?
Yeah.
That's not great.
It's not bad though. I think we might have put it together wrong.
What? Oh. That's it. Okay.
I still think it's
Here.
actually it's nice and loose now.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I know it's not gonna be as fast as this.
Head to head. Yeah. That's...
What's the RPM of this? 27,000.
What's that one
Probably
claim?
isn't gonna say. This one claims 22, but that still seems a lot less than 22. You know, it's better than it was, maybe.
It is better than it was, I think. That is much looser than it was.
Oh, 100%. No power.
I'm not 100% convinced though. that we actually found the problem.
You know, I'd have to agree with you. Because I mean, it's got nothing. Well, that's not right, but it still spins.
Mm-hmm.
Get oil all over myself. Let's kick the air compressor on. Maybe the air compressor's getting low. I would honestly say that's an improvement.
So we can confidently recommend to all owners of these Harbor Freight die grinders that they should take them apart completely, chuck them in a lathe, chuck the rotor in a lathe, and take off 4/1000ths of an inch.
Well, I'd start with 2 on the front half, and maybe you don't need the 2 on the back.
Probably. And also, don't try to press it all together at the first start of it to try to make it better, because then the bearings will forever be notchy.
Hey, man. Ow, that was my hand.
I think we can end it there. That is an improvement. A modest improvement.
It took us, what, 3 hours or something? 4
Yeah.
hours?
And it's still probably the die grinder that you're gonna grab for least. So,
Yeah, still use that one.
right. Still probably use the good one that spins way faster and is more powerful.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. Thanks for watching. And if you found this video informative or entertaining at all, please like and subscribe.